Hi. I know I'm doing this portrait and a lot of people hate portrait, but I'm doing a portrait. If you like it or not. I have a big problem with just life in general, but with let me be blunt when I say this. Why do people think it's okay to put other people in front of themselves? Like most of the group chats or stuff I go to, I always hear negativity about people hating themselves because they're not perfect, they're not good enough, they're not pretty. Especially, no offense to like most of them being teenage girls that are like 13 or 14, sometimes going up to 17 and stuff, and thinking school is life, everything is so important there, that if they don't fit in, they're not good enough, and that's it. But what they realize once year 12 or senior year or whatever freaking last year of school happens all around the world, I don't know which whatnots, they think just that's it. There's no life after that. There is life after school. I'm just letting you know that there is life after school. You will never, ever be the same person you are when you are in school as to when you are done with school. Life goes on. How do you think grandpa and grandmas are, grandmas and grandpas are where they are right now? You think grandmas and grandpas didn't go to school? You think your mum and dad didn't go to school? Your older brother that is now a doctor or a carpenter or plumber, or your older sister that is, I don't know, in my case, 7 years older than you, that now is like, has her own family and stuff, didn't go to school. Do you think they didn't go to school? You think they didn't suffer the shit you went through? Yes, they could have been in that popular group that teased the younger people and then still made something of themselves. Not younger people, but other people. Do you think... I'm just going to tell you my story. My story is, when I was born, wasn't my choice where I was born. My parents had me, blah, blah, blah. I was born in a country called Namibia. If you don't know where that is, it's next to South Africa, next to Botswana, next to Zimbabwe. Like, it's like corner, just, you know, Google it. But it's in Africa, okay? Now, Africa is a really poor continent. Like, last time I went there, I saw a little boy. He was about 12 or probably 10. I can't remember how old he looked, but he could have been older than that. And because of his poor conditions, he looked younger because of how poor condition. He was looking for rubbish just for food, you know. He was looking in rubbish bins just to feed himself. He had holes in his clothes and shit. He didn't care who he was. His only freaking key point was to survive, to eat something. Now, every time I see a little boy like that, whenever I go over to Namibia, I can't do anything for him. Yes, I could go into a restaurant and go buy him steak or chips or something just so he could eat. But when I leave, who's going to do that for him? He has to sort for himself. Sometimes I think people that are in well countries like America, like Australia. Yeah, I don't know your situation. You could have a abusive family, or you could come from a rich family. You could be teased at school like I was. Don't you dare think that because you were teased or you are being teased at school that you're lower than anyone else, because you are freaking not. And just because you come from even a modern day family, you are not nothing. You are the best you that you can be. If people don't see you as a golden fucking shining star, then there is something wrong with them, not you. People tend to look out on the outside rather than on the inside. They'd rather tease the book on the outside cover and read the book on the outside cover than read the book inside. I just hate it when people... I don't hate people for thinking the way they do. Maybe they have depression or something. Maybe they're going through a rough time. It's not my place to judge you. But I don't like it when people say, I'm not good enough, blah, 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 instead of trying to actually put up a fight, you know? Like, to me, I'm a gorgeous, sassy woman that no one can fucking replace in my eyes, okay? But to the outside world, I told this to one of the girls in one of our group chats, that I'm not aiming this message at her. I'm aiming this message to the world, to everyone who thinks that they're not good enough, okay? Because this is stupid. We are in this Pacific group chat right now. It's a BTS one. And what is BTS promoting right now? Love yourself. Be yourself. Find something positive about yourself. And like I was saying to her, I'm the ugly duckling in my family. Yeah? So my two sisters, who are 5 and 7 years older than me, they are fucking gorgeous. They're both married. One of them has 2 beautiful, beautiful, amazing, cute little girls. And because I was married in Namibia, I was not married, born in Namibia. I grew up in a culture where you have to be skinny and pretty, and you have to go to university and shit like that to survive in the country, to find your one true freaking person, to be an actual something, you know? Like, I'm a hairdresser in Australia. Over there, if you're a hairdresser, you're pretty much seen as this peasant, to be honest. Life, do you know what I say? That I say, fuck that. I'm sorry for swearing, I shouldn't be. But it's just stupid. It's really, really stupid how this freaking world works. Because we are not put on this earth. Our parents did not make, well, some of us were mistakes. Okay, I know I was a mistake kind of, but not really. My parents love me. But, because I just came out of the blue, I was like, hello. Hi there. You're pregnant. To my mum. Anyway, sorry. That was back to serious. What I'm saying is, it doesn't matter if you were planned to come in this world or you weren't planned at all. The fact is, your parents, whom love you, who care for you, even if you don't have parents who love you, who care for you, there is someone out there, like a best friend or someone that adores you for who the fuck you are. And if you don't have that person yet, that's okay, because life goes on. You will one day find that person. There will be a person out there that will think you are the best human being on this planet. Even if it comes to you when you're 50 or it comes to you when you're 30, or even if you have it already, you will find a person in this world that think you're amazing. Don't stop who you are. Be yourself. If you're a freaking creepo, like a dude remember that gif where the guy's dancing naked in the street, freaking screaming love yourself, like free hugs shit. He's probably drunk and high with the long hippie hair and beard, and I think I know you know who I'm talking about. But even if you look like him, be him sometimes, you know. You don't have to be naked in the scream and say love yourself and dance funny. You can just be in the house like me, drinking coffee. You can just be in the paddock somewhere. Paddock means that's a paddock in Australia. Okay, outside. You can just be in the middle of the city. You can be living in a freaking basement and still love yourself. I'm sorry. Please don't live in a basement. Try to choose something out of your life where you're not living in a basement. Because, not saying, if you choose to, then that's your plan in life. But I don't know if this is going to trigger people into thinking I'm a bitch or something, but I personally love so many people. I love people. This is why I'm making this video. This video is for the people around the world. I love it when people think, oh wow, I just did something and amazing and I did it by myself. Kind of feel like when I ever choose something, I'm like, fuck yeah, go me. Woo! I'm sorry, it's not enthusiastic at all, but you know what I mean. It is just, you need to love happiness. Like I said in the other two videos, we love happiness. Happiness is life. You need to be happy. And if you're not happy, try to do something to make yourself happy. Like, for instance, if you're, I'm going to be using as an example, not to promote this video. I'm telling you now, I love that man. Or loved. Pretense. I still love him, okay? The guy from Shiny, Jonghyun. Sorry if I don't pronounce his name properly, you know, like I said, Korean names are hard. Jonghyun was like, I freaking cried for 3 weeks straight. Just wondering how his family is, how his mum must be feeling, how Mino, and I shouldn't have done it, but I looked up like the funeral video of, freak now I'm crying. The funeral video of him being carried into the car by Mino, and Mino was carrying flowers or like the menu thing. Can't remember, but you know, Donghae and Taemin and Ki and Honyu, they were carrying him, and just seeing that, oh fuck, no, it brings tears to my eyes. Sorry, hold on. Go away, tears. Like, Jonghyun, he, you know what? He put up a fight. He put up a fight to the very end. Put up a fight to the very end. And his managers weren't there for him. He went to the company fucking counselors, and they weren't there for him. And to me, I see that as, I don't see him as bullshit. This is me trying to say to you that no matter, you know what, so many fans actually committed suicide after he was gone. And to me, that just pissed me off, to be honest. I'm not being mean. If they wanted to do it, like, it's their choice in life, whatever. But to me, it pisses me off because it's like, sorry, I'm still like, okay. I'm not fake tearing. If you actually look at my eyes, it's starting to water up. I'm every time I think about Jonghyun, I just want to cry. Anyway, because it's so fucking tragic. Tragic. I can't words. What I'm trying to say is, life is hard. You have to freaking fight it. Jonghyun had depression, anxiety, everything happened to him in his life. I just want to tell you now, if you're feeling down, if you feel like no one loves you, please reach out. He at least tried. He reached out. No one was there for him. That's why it didn't fucking really work for him in the end, because even though he didn't tell Minho or any of the other guys, because he was trying to fight it by himself, he was trying to get help by himself. The fact is that he did try. He did put up a fight, and he was an amazing person. He worked so hard. He accomplished so much. And I'm telling you, even if you're an amazing, but so many people were left behind because of that. Poor Key, when he cried at the funeral, I lost it. I couldn't face. I had to take off a day at work. And my boss is like, sorry, he's like, did someone die? I'm like, yeah, someone died. And he's like, do you need, he actually thought it was a family member. Should have said it was a family member. I would have got more days off. Lol. I'm joking. I didn't do it. I said, no, it's okay. I just need a day. And he was actually pretty good with that, even though considering he was a massive dick of a boss. Anyway, but that doesn't matter. I'm sorry. I'm trying to not bring myself into this. What I'm trying to say is, you need to... I'm trying to not talk myself in circles. Be yourself. Love yourself. If you don't love yourself yet, fight harder. Fight harder until you're on your freaking face on the ground crying. Because even then, just yell for help. Because there will be someone there that will take your hand and try and build you up. Eventually, if you're walking and sleeping your feet, someone will notice someone with a good heart. Some people just walk right past you and think you're on drugs or something, assholes. But someone will stop with a kind fucking heart to check if you are okay. Because even though this world is shitty and bullshit and rude, you will always find bitches in this world who will put you down, who will not like you for who you are. But let me tell you, there is always someone that will like you for who you are. There will always be that one person that will like you for who you are. And even if it's just one, or even if it's yourself, love yourself, no matter how weird you are. Because I'm sick of people not putting up a fight. Because it's just, for me, it's giving up. It's putting a bullet to your brain. Sorry, that I shouldn't say that. That's really bad. Race. I wish I could edit that out, but I can't. What I'm trying to say is just love. Okay, we like love. We love love. We love happiness, and that is key point in this video is actually my longest video because, okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm going to say goodbye now. I just hope you got what I was trying to say. Bye. Love you.